let's continue this.
Might be my arrogance, but ain't nobody stopping me. That's how I go when you pay for them shows and you study that pimp biology. Love for the field, now it's Vegas nights. Smoking that kush, that's a satellite. Treat myself like no one better. Treat my dreams like now or never.
Hi, I'm CaptnKyrsh. I have to do homework and I have to do a drawing of an imaginary city. So this is my setup. I am just using my drawing pad, which is 18 by 24. This is on 3 layers right now because I have the, my protective sheets here for my vanishing points and also so I don't draw on the wall. I have taped my sketch above my drawing paper. My sketch is pretty shitty. I didn't put a lot of effort in it, so I'm going to be making a lot up as I go, so this recording might take a while. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is establish my horizon line on the paper. Pick the first facing edge that I'm going to draw in. So for me, this first edge is from the building that is kind of centered in my composition, which I just realized is really bad. You never want to have your focal point in the center of the composition. I am just going to move this whole thing over. So I have my focal point in the lower right bottom of my page. What I'm trying to achieve here is to go by the rule of thirds. My face right now is on the line between the upper and middle third of the picture plane, and it is on the line between the, is it going to be the left or the right? I don't know. One of the sides and the middle thirds of the picture plane. So you want your focal point to fall on one of those crossings. Okay, once I have this, I establish one of my vanishing points. I'm going to put my vanishing point on the right all the way out here. Then I am using my ruler to draw my first perspective line. You can either eyeball it, most artists just eyeball it where the second vanishing point is going to be, but since I guess this now kind of is a little tutorial thing, I don't know how it happened, I'm going to use, I do not know the correct vocabulary for what you call this in English. It would be a Geodreieck in German. I don't know if that's any help, but what you want to do is, from this point, this is my establishing point, right? So everything goes out from here right now because I chose this point. What I want to do is have my first perspective line going from my first vanishing point in a 90-degree angle to my second vanishing point. And I just realized this is going to be on my page. I don't want that either. I'm just going to put my establishing point somewhere else because I'm not happy with this, so I'm extending my you want to keep the ruler steady. Keep it steady, you know what I'm saying? I'm extending my first perspective line. I'm choosing a new establishing point because I didn't like my first one. So that's what we do, right? If you don't like something, we just throw it out and get something new. I'm drawing a second perspective line. It's good practice to draw a vertical line through your horizon line at the point where the perspective line crosses the horizon line to mark your VP1, vanishing point 1, or in my case it's actually 2, but it doesn't really matter, and VP2 over here. What I'm doing right now is, this is my facing edge, right, this vertical line. This is the edge of the building that is closest to me. So from that edge, I will draw the wall that goes to the right, and I will draw the upper edge from the upper edge of my facing edge. I say edge a lot, it's edgy in here. I draw a line from there to my vanishing point, which I already did because this is my establishing perspective line. And then the left side will go towards the vanishing point on the other side. I'm just sketching it in by hand real quick right now because I actually don't like working with rulers. I've been recording for half an hour and I barely did shit yet, so I'm gonna have to hurry the fuck up because I have shit to do. Anyways, I have my little mechanical pencil that I bought when I was 15 in Japan, so it has like little Playboy bunnies on it. I'm going to use my pencil to start drawing my actual lines. I didn't make a good sketch. This is another good reason why you should make a good sketch, because I'm like totally lost right now. I don't even know what to draw, where to put it, because I have not taken the time to figure out my composition properly before I started drawing, and that is a mistake, because that way my composition I already know is gonna suck.
Yeah. Might be my arrogance, but ain't nobody stopping me.
I hate this so much. This is...
A few moments later.
Smoking that kush as a satellite. Treat myself like no one better. Treat my dreams like now or never.
Does that make sense though?
I put that work in, outshining niggas on purpose. Ain't a hater touching my surface. Mean Joe.
Don't move. Oh. Barely made it there.
It's Mean Joe Green, steel curtain. Folks from the shop, but I'm KY made. Bless this mic, smoke weed all day. Bound to the illest, show love to the minutes. Keep a bag full of chips, no Frito-Lays. Let me turn my Mac on, group of bad hoes. I attack one, you get one time.
I am sick of this.
Day 2.
You get one time, my anthem. You are not prepared for this action. Cop the whip and that bitch on mine. Keep it 1 plus 99. Rolling dirty, no alibi. Bar sharp like a porcupine. This from the realest, most independent you ever seen. And I ain't stopping till Europe is in my energy. And I'ma push it to my grave, boy. I'm counting paper. And if you want it, come and get it. Any takers? Excuse my confidence, but ain't nobody flies me. Spitting that dope that we all go smoke, cause ain't nobody eyes me. Got a bad bitch, she gon' blow that loud. If they wanna talk shit, it still go down. Set for the night when I bless that mic, cause everything changed, cause they know me now. Excuse my confidence, but ain't nobody flies me. Spitting that dope that we all gon' smoke, cause ain't nobody eyes me. Got a bad bitch, she gon' blow that loud. If they wanna talk shit, it still go down. Set for the night when I bless that mic, cause everything changed, cause they know me now.
You already know me, Joey's going to the highest height. Never been afraid to speak my mind and get up on the mic and rock it right. Speeding with the pen, I rock it right. Out this world, I'm out of sight. Let's pour up a drink, I'm high on life. I can rhyme all night when the sun goes down and the girls get pretty. Shades come on, cause I'm blowing on the goodie. The back so low with my hat so low. KY made is that logo that I'm wearing on my chest. Got girls tatted and fam too. Rip it with no beat, my G is nothing that I can't do. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go and look for Joey Lush in every digital store. That's real talk, I'm still off that same shit. Killing every beat I'm on, is how I got my name big. Excuse my confidence, but ain't nobody hide as this. It's obvious, I'm ominous, no reason for the politics. I'm honest with my lyrics, so I'm feeling like the future. That's my legacy, I'm blessed to be this heavenly up.
Excuse my confidence, but ain't nobody flies me. Spitting that dope that we all go smoke, cause ain't nobody eyes me. Got a bad bitch, she gon' blow that loud. If they wanna talk shit, it still go down. Set for the night when I bless that mic, cause everything changed, cause they know me now. Excuse my confidence, but ain't nobody flies me. Spitting that dope that we all go smoke, cause ain't nobody eyes me. Got a bad bitch, she gon' blow that loud. If they wanna talk shit, it still go down. Set for the night when I bless that mic, cause everything changed, cause they know me now.
stop.
Eventually.
Just when you thinking it was over, we survive it all. Talk from the basis of hatred. I'll double back, turn my hate into greatness, king. I told him, look me in my eyes, can you tell me what I'm feeling? How can I act like a hero when I'm living like a villain? I am the beat in the heart that remains in all the children. Yes. But you can never feel my dreams. Yes. That's why you see me as a king. Yeah. I'm talking.
What I'm doing, I don't know where this will go, and I just know I should not be singing, but you will never know, because I will edit this out. I hope I don't get drunk and leave it in for your entertainment.
It's the half mixed trio, the Matrix, me, Neo. And if I die before I wake, call the coroner. Why you wonder how long will they mourn ya? I told him, look me in my eyes, can you tell me what I'm feeling? How can I act like a hero when I'm living like a villain?
What's up, Drama Alert Nation?